Welcome back, my lord and lady friends. Thank you so much for checking out this video today, because you're watching episode 54 of Bohemian Rhapsody, and I'm your liege lord, the Godless Gamer. I'm really excited for this one because I learned a lot of stuff between the episodes, and I kind of want to talk about it. So we're gonna waste no time. We're gonna jump right in. I wanna talk about some of the decisions that we're working for and how far along we are, kind of, just to give you guys a lay of the land and just to see how well we're doing, and I think we're doing really well. So, for those who are impatient and just want to get to me playing the game, just skip ahead a couple of minutes and you'll get to me playing. But for those of you who are interested, let's talk about the decisions that we're making and see how far along we are. I'm going to start with Dynasty of Many Crowns because I think it's the one that's going to be the trickiest of the ones that we're trying to do right now. It is kind of the trickiest, but it's not that bad because we're doing really well. We've already got 6 people that fulfill this requirement. I know it says 5, but technically we have a 6th. They just haven't taken the throne of their kingdom yet. So we have 5: Bavaria, Bohemia, Angria, Lithuania, and Karelia. So that's the 5, and the 6th is Lotharingia. We have somebody that's eventually going to put a dynasty member on the throne. We have a matrilineal marriage with the heir of Lotharingia, so their children will be in my dynasty, and Lotharingia will start counting towards Dynasty of Many Crowns. It's not being counted yet, but technically we've got it. Unless something horrible happens, unless something completely horrible happens and we lose this. So far we have 6. So we still have to complete that. We're doing well. I have another one in mind, which is East Francia. There's a second son here that is not married. Unfortunately, I can't marry him off to anybody yet currently because he's a hostage, and I'm not allowed to get him married off while he's a hostage. So I've got him pinned. He's pinned to my sidebar, and I'm gonna glance occasionally at him, and just to make sure that the minute he is free and he's not a hostage anymore, I need to gobble him up and get him married to a dynasty member. So he's gonna be pinned, and I'm gonna be constantly checking that. But that will give us another kingdom, East Francia. That'll put another dynasty member on the throne. We have to do our usual thing. We have to get him married matrilineally, and then we have to murder his brother so he gets first in line. So we have a lot of work to do, but we need to at least get it started. So I want to get him married to a dynasty member. That'll get it to 7. So that's Dynasty of Many Crowns. We're working towards it. We are achieving it. We have plenty of time. There's still a lot of time left in the campaign, so it's still achievable. The next one that I wanted to talk about is Consecrate Bloodline. Now, this is interesting because we haven't done this yet, and the only thing that's holding us back from doing this is that we don't own a holy site. And to me, that sounds like there's an easy solution to that. We could just fabricate a claim against Cologne and fight Lotharingia for, Cologne, take it, make the decision, and then we can either hold on to the holy site or we can just get rid of it or do whatever we want with it. Because once we make the decision, it won't matter if we hold on to it. So that's another decision that we can do. But last but not least is the one that we're really working for. This is the straightforward decision of just getting land and conquering things. Geographically, we're doing very well. And what's really nice is another thing that I learned between the episodes is that Ruthenia, one of the big pieces that we need for this, interestingly enough, is all heretical. So you guys know what that means. We can declare a holy war for a kingdom for Ruthenia. So Freddy, at the end of his life, just at the very end, he's going to be able to get an entire kingdom title by declaring a holy war. We're going to get like 10 counties. I counted them. There's like 10 counties here. So we're going to get 10 counties before Freddy dies. And this will all become part of Bohemia. And what's nice is that it will finish a kingdom here, a de jure kingdom of Ruthenia. And the capital of the kingdom is here in Smolensk. So once we take all this land, because at the end of the Holy War, we're going to take all the land for ourselves. It's going to be part of our domain, so we're going to have to give every single piece away. We just have to make sure we put a dynasty member here in Smolensk, and then we're going to make our dynasty member the king of Ruthenia. So that's all going to happen once we win that holy war. But we have to declare this holy war now while Freddy's still alive, because once he gets it declared, his son can finish the war. So we're going to declare it immediately. We're going to get a lot of spam as well, so we're going to finally start playing now. Forgive me. We're going to start jumping in here. We're going to get this war declared because we need to. We need to jump on it now. He's got a very weak alliance with a duke. I should have checked very quickly. Or a kingdom. I'm not worried about it. Hold on, I just want to check how many men they have. 653 men. Not scary at all. And because this is the last war we're ever going to fight as Freddy, he's going to lead the army. We're going to put him at the head of the army. Or at least one of the armies. We're probably going to split. I just lost a tutor, which isn't good. We're going to replace them immediately. My vassal Duke Soboslav has honored me with a visit and has brought one of his courtiers along. Soboslav approaches me excitedly. Well met, Emperor Freddy. It pleases me to see you thriving here in Prague. It occurred to me that wealth here might be of service to you in court. He is an incredibly talented steward, seemingly touched by Midas. I would make use of him myself, but alas, it doesn't seem possible. I would hate to see his great talent go to waste. Won't you take him and unleash his potential? Wow. He's worth it just for him to be a knight. Yes, I will find a place for him. He's a little bit on the older side, but he is a badass knight. Hold on 1 second. So many things are happening right now. Alright, Wealth, where are you? We're going to force him to be a knight. Great time for an awesome knight to drop right there, because we just declared war. We just got a pedestal item. Hold on. I want to compare it to what we've got. I want to make sure my son has the best of everything. This is it. Piety 0.7, Renown 0.16. Piety 0.7, Renown 0.16. It's the exact same as this. What about this other one? Piety 0.8, Renown 0.16. I suppose I could exchange it for this. I don't need my fertility. I don't need a fertility boost, but I will lose a knight because of this. But I think the renown is worth it. We're dropping this. We're going to lose a knight. And I'm going to be losing some prestige. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. My son's going to need some prestige when he takes the throne, because we're going to have to get our level of fame and our piety back up again. So we'll just keep that. We'll keep what we got on display. We're fine. He wants to marry this 40-year-old to my grandson? No, thank you. I really don't know when this kid is not going to be a hostage anymore. I just don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just going to have to keep checking. I'm not even going to bother chasing this army. It's not going to be worth my time. We're just going to take his land from him while he's out here doing nothing. Just wandering around aimlessly. I never expected I would grow as close to Queen Chitka as I have done in the past few years. On multiple occasions, she has proven herself to be a reliable and forthright woman, with only my best interests at heart. Do we want to become friends with a woman at the end of our life, or just gonna stress her out when we die? This is my granddaughter. She's gonna hate us a little bit. Her opinion's gonna go down by 5, but that's okay. We're not gonna take any stress, and she won't have to suffer a stress penalty when we die. So, it's not worth it. This should end it right here. Come on. Are you ready to give away a bunch of land, guys? So it's quite a bit. Quite a bit. Disband all our armies, and let's get to work. The first order of business is going to be to make sure that we give Smolensk to a dynasty member, so we're starting with it. This is going to be the King of Ruthenia. Let's see if we can find somebody really worthy. This grandson with the awesome name. He has no prior... He has nothing that he's going to inherit. He's fresh to land. Perfect. My grandson, he's already 16. He isn't married yet. Very important. Let's get him married so we give him somebody good. We don't leave it up to the AI to give him some crappy wife. We'll take care of it ourselves. Now, most of the best women are going to be related to him somehow. But let's give him some traits. Let's give him a woman that's going to give him, like, robust or one of those traits. I don't have to get him married immediately. I could betroth him to somebody that hasn't become an adult yet. She has the trait that I want, but it's the lowest tier. I do like her personality, though. I think we found a winner. I don't like that she's sadistic, but she's bringing Amazonia to the table. It's the one thing he doesn't have. They're not related at all, so it's not gross. Let's do it. And that's going to be his queen. Let's get the marriage through and give him Smolensk. These counties I don't care about. We're just giving them to Czechs. Let's create his duchy and give it to him. I missed one piece of it. It's a pretty big duchy. more duchies to give away. Another youngin'. He's deceitful. He's betrothed to a member of my dynasty. I don't think I did this. Don't quote me. I could be wrong, but I don't think I did this. This must have been the AI's doing. Another weird marriage. We'll find someone, I promise. My grandson. Yeah, I guess I could give him land. This is the grandson that insulted me either last episode or whatever. And he is a drunkard, but that's okay. He's fresh to land. He's good. And he's just sitting here not doing anything, so we'll give him a duchy. He's already married. Now, we only have to give one away in order to be within our domain limit, but I don't really care. We can be under our domain limit by one. We need to prepare for when our son takes the throne, so my son might not be able to handle it all, so let's go down to 12 domain limit, and let's just give away this duchy. This duchy's only 2 counties. It's kind of a sad duchy. So his mother is heir to something? His mother is heir to something at least until her liege has some children. And she's carrying it somebody, so that's good. That means that his sister is going to get taken out of the line of succession because his children are going to take precedence, or they're going to be first. So we can, upon further inspection, we can land this kid because he's not going to inherit this county of Olomouc. He's not going to inherit that because his mom is no longer going to be inheriting it. So he's safe to land. Perfect. He's not married. Before we do this, can we get him married? I can only arrange a marriage. It won't let me find him a spouse. So I can't, is the answer. I can't get him married. He's gonna have to get himself married off. Now I can modify some contracts. Let's do it now. And we're going to make our grandson the King of Ruthenia. We're going to create the kingdom title. Lucky kid. We got him married. We gave him a county, a duchy, and a kingdom. So, lucky kid. Lucky King Freddy. So that should help. That's not going to count towards our dynasty of many crowns, of course, because he's not an independent ruler. He's within Bohemia. But having a dynasty member have the title of king will help with my renown gain. So, awesome. Created another kingdom. So far, we've got a few. We've got the Kingdom of Poland. We've got the Kingdom of Galicia Volhynia. We've got the Kingdom of Ruthenia now, and we have the Kingdom of Denmark. And obviously the Kingdom of Bohemia, which I own. That's my title. So all of that is given away. We're not going to fight any more wars. Fabricating more claims would be completely pointless because we probably won't even have the opportunity to declare a war for those titles because our ruler's going to die. The only one that I would really want is another claim against the White Rus, and we have a truce with them that's going to last for 3 years. So that was our last conquest for Freddy. That's it. We're waiting until our son takes the throne, and then we'll start worrying about all that other stuff. We'll start worrying about conquering things then. Many treatises have been written on honorable conduct in war, but those authors' lives weren't on the line when they put pen to paper. Should I want to maximize my chances of winning battle, it may be worthwhile for me to consider employing some more unorthodox strategies. The stress loss is useless. I have no stress. I probably won't get to use this for 5 years. I'm taking this one. Oh, my wife died. That was interesting. Okay, we're not going to marry anybody. We're not going to bother. Losing our wife just actually dropped our domain limit down one, so we were prepared for it. Another cadet branch. That's cool. Alright, our last groveler. The grovelers waited for my wife to die. They were like, yeah, now's the time. Now he's going to be in his best mood. Why are grovelers so dumb? Let's bring him in. I guess they're like, hey, his wife isn't here to advise him anymore, so maybe he'll make stupid decisions. But that's not how it works, guys. I'm still here. I recognize the next set of petitioners immediately. They are Mayor Robert of Puchov and Count Jost of Lviv. A pair that are well known for their intense rivalry. Worryingly, they are not arguing with each other. My lord, begins Mayor Robert, we have to tell you that many in your realm are intensely dissatisfied with the current tax regime. They find it to be unjustifiably extortionate. Robert and Jost acting as one on this only indicates to me that the problem is serious. I can intimidate them 100%. You successfully intimidate Mayor Robert. Let's do it. Let's intimidate them. It's 77 years old. A frightful peasant strolls all too close before a guard steps between us. Ooh! He backs off with a wink, laughing through scant teeth. Your lordness, I've come here from Lyubeshiv with a matter of great import. You see, Emperor, the brewer's wife's sister swore she could make better spice wine than the bailiff's wife. And oh curse, they were judged to a tie. And then the husbands got involved. I don't care. You don't say. Please go on. Only one stress, that's nothing. He's ugly. Freddy, you're being really nice at the end of your life here. What's happening? My patriarch Visnata now bows before me, eager to begin his proposal. My lord, your county of Dubrovistia lacks a sufficient church at which locals can pray and honor the Lord. You must help fund a new house of worship at Stepan for the good of the Catholic faith. This is one of those counties that I own? Sure. Oh, wait, no. This county has a castle, it has a, like a city, and it has a church already. I suppose it's fine. He can build his church. We have a few peasant factions uprising, but that's okay. It's because we took all this new land. Oh my god, we're getting a poem. How cruel a mistress is random chance, to cast him aside with nary a glance. Without him we are but hollow shells, our misery festers, our hearts rebel. Look how depressed Freddy looks. He's so sad. Yeah, these poems are pretty sad. Pretty pathetic. Oh, speaking of poetry, I forgot something. I always forget stuff. I reformed our culture. We're getting... we took out life is just a joke. We took that out, and we put in refined poetry. So now all the... well, let's read it. Poet trait has additional bonuses. The poet trait is more common. Characters of this culture perform better when appointed as court poets. So we're finally making the Czech culture poetic, which suits our campaign fine for our role-playing purposes, because all of our Freddie Mercurys should be poets. Now let's deal with this heresy. It better not be happening in my realm. It's happening in France. Or no, in Lotharingia. There's some heresy spreading in Lotharingia. Duchess Elodia Barr has announced to the world that she and her vassals have converted to Catharism. Having become disillusioned with the teachings of the Catholic priests, the nobles of Barr no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true. As Cathars, they believe in their new faith properly aligns with the will of God, and they are distancing themselves from their former religious institutions. Catharism. Teaching that all matter was created by Satan and is therefore inherently tainted with sin. Cathars believe that the only way to achieve salvation is to reject the materialistic world, and with it all worldly desires. That sounds boring as hell. That sounds so boring. It better not spread to my realm. Oh my god, is the Pope already declaring war on those heretics? A papal envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Callistinus issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian rulers. As a Catholic emperor, I am expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who will take the fight against the vile infidels desecrating the Holy Lands of... Oh no, it's Jerusalem. He's doing a crusade to get Jerusalem. The Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and a guaranteed place in heaven. Now, I didn't want to declare any more wars or fight any more wars in our lifetime. This might not happen in Freddy's lifetime because we don't know how long it's going to be. 15 months. I'm hoping that it doesn't take forever. The war doesn't... The crusade doesn't take a long time. But we're going to appoint a beneficiary. This is another opportunity to get a dynasty member on the throne of a kingdom, an independent kingdom. Or will this become part of my realm? I don't know. But we're going to choose a dynasty member to be the beneficiary. Alright, this guy has a lot of unpressed claims and stuff, but he's not going to inherit any titles. I guess I can make my my nephew the beneficiary. But he's not married and he's not going to have any kids. What about Milan Mercury? He is humble, but he's not Czech. He's another culture, but I guess the only thing that matters is that he's in my dynasty, so Let's choose this kid. I'm not going to bother donating gold because I've already pledged that I'm going to join. Alright, 15 months and we're getting pulled into a crusade. I don't know if Freddy's going to be alive to fight it. I don't know. Well, there's only one thing to do is to find out. We're going to speed 5 it. We can negotiate some alliances. Let me check this all really quick. Oh, our new King of Ruthenia. We can become his ally. The bustling of an inn, a fine cider, a calm evening after a long day of training. My tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary reeling from a blow, and all hope of relaxation drains away into the floor along with my cider. Please, my lord, the innkeeper begs. Messek's thugs have been drinking me dry, without paying for days, and their fighting is scaring off staff and guests. Do we want to fight them and get martial lifestyle? County of Prague gains expunged bandits for 10 years. Yeah, let's do it. Because of my awesome prowess. Because of my 42 prowess. Let's do it. Let's fight off these bandits. I just got a perk. Well done, Freddy. He is making me very proud at the end of his life. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Duke Millebrat. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken and the scribes record his pledges to serve Bohemia. Oh, I'm sorry. This is something that we always get. I thought it was different. I'm getting some renown. Nice. I should have skipped that. I'm sorry. To the benevolent Emperor Freddy of Bohemia, you and I should be friends, not foes. Please accept this gift in exchange. Whoops. Okay, never mind. I had the time running. I'm sorry. I've got my priest converting this county because I own this, so I have to convert it personally, so that's what I've got my priest doing. Fabricating claims is not what I need him doing right now, which sounds weird, but we're just going to convert this county. Another perfect great-granddaughter? Now, somebody wanted me to, I haven't forgotten, somebody wanted me to go on a hunt, but I figured I would wait until we took control of a new ruler, because once we take control of the new ruler, we can improve opinions with the hunt. So, we can go on a hunt. I'm down to do that. I forgot to mention that. I'm down to do it. I'm just going to wait until our son takes the throne. She wants to forge an axe for 325 gold. It's probably going to be really good. And we can give it to a knight. We can give it to Wealth. I definitely know I haven't given him a weapon yet. He'll become our best knight, basically. That's awesome. I don't need to negotiate this alliance. This guy's all the way in Africa. It's a pointless alliance, so I'm just going to ignore it. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Duke Sobislav is standing on shaky ground, yet Frosinia still rejects me. It's a mess. I don't know what you're talking about. They all love you. Me and this guy are both ailing. We're probably gonna die at the same time. We're the same age, and we've both got one foot in the grave. Do we want to make friends with him? Two friends about to to die together. Let's become his friend. We could die as friends. We're gonna race each other to the grave. Whoever wins, or whoever survives, is the winner. Yeah, he died. We won. It only gave us 3 stress. But that's funny. We won. He died first. Come on, kids. Stop being a hostage. I need you to get somebody on the throne of East Francia. And all these grandchildren just constantly. By God, man, leave me alone. The peaceful atmosphere is shattered by Deborah yelling as she storms into the courtyard. Ruta quickly follows but stops when he sees me. My liege, please talk some sense into Debbie. I'm trying to help her since I have some experience that may improve her work. She's making me this axe. I don't want to risk this big nose guy messing up my axe. Three months. We're about to die. So the Crusade is definitely going to drop before we die, because we're going to die within a year, but we just got warned. So, alright, Freddy. Say your goodbyes. Say goodbye to those you love. Say goodbye to all your 4 billion children and your 50 billion grandchildren. Watch, when he dies, the event is gonna say, watch, it's gonna mention something about him being depressed. Let's see. Somebody sabotage? Deborah's exasperated cries spoil a quiet moment. How am I to go about forging an axe when my hammer keeps going missing? She rushes over to me. My lord, every time I make a bit of progress, it seems something goes wrong. I'm certain someone at court is tampering with my work. The weaponsmith huffs in frustration and storms off back to her smithy. Somebody just sabotaged my axe. And for some reason, the Pope is hurt. Oh, it's because he's a flagellant. He probably hurt himself. The time has finally come to bring St. George's holy wrath against the vile infidels of Jerusalem. Inflamed by righteous fury and unyielding resolve, the great army of Crusaders assembled by Pope Calestinus sets forth to deliver divine justice upon the wicked and earn their place in heaven. So here we go. As if I'm not gonna have a bunch of them on my plate once my son takes the throne, like a whole bunch of things to manage. Now we have a crusade that's gonna be going on, so. Alright. It's the Pope's fault, it's not my fault. Do we want to put Freddy even though he's on his deathbed? Let's do it. I guess we'll just follow the Pope's lead. He's gotten his armies out so far. Has my son had any more children? He hasn't. Wow. Prowess, plus 11. Knight effectiveness, plus 14%. I really like the knight effectiveness plus 14%. Let's mix it up. We've had that spear forever. We've been using that spear for centuries. Let's give it to wealth. Now he's got 39 prowess. So now we got a new weapon. Let's mix it up a bit. Now we've got an axe. So unfortunately the Pope is an idiot and he got a little overzealous and he immediately landed on Jerusalem and now he's getting jumped. And now he's getting dogpiled, so stupid Pope. Damn it. Alright, we're getting some reinforcements. I'm gonna pull the trigger on this battle. Let's try to get a battle. I take that back. I'm gonna conquer Jerusalem. That's what I'm gonna do. Our armies stand poised to take part in the crusade for Jerusalem. St. George willing, we will soon rise victorious. It's a little early to be making those kind of statements, Freddy. The blood of the heathens painting the soil red. We gain the trait Crusader. At the end, like the literal end of our life. Let's have Freddy take Jerusalem before he dies. That'll guarantee him a place in heaven. God will love him for that. Alright, let's not get tunnel visioned in Jerusalem. Alright, just wanted to take a pause and do that. Let's get back to it. I caught these two hiding in the pantry. A very irate cook shouts at me, dragging my grandson Teddy and Sidislava in tow. They stole a whole keg of wine. He wants to be temperate. I don't care about this girl. She's pigging herself out. But my grandson was an angel. He wants to be temperate. Come on, Freddy, get Jerusalem before you die. Come on. No, he was just about to get it. Damn it. Emperor Freddy III of Bohemia's spirit has flown to heaven at 79 years of age. He died of old age, a zealous man. He fought for the glory of God against the heathens in one of the greatest holy wars of recent history. Emperor Freddy ascends to the throne. Being both thrifty and frugal, the realm will surely prosper under his rule. Okay, so apparently he's being remembered for his zealousness and for fighting in the Crusade. So that's good, even though he technically didn't take Jerusalem. Alright, so we are gonna have to go step by step, doing a bunch of stuff, so we're gonna stay paused here. And my son is sick, I don't like that. With the passing of my father, Emperor Freddy, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and narrow my eyes in consideration. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. Yeah, just get better, please. My army needs a commander. Oh man, I can't believe it. Freddy was so close to getting it. Okay, so before we unpause, we're going to take care of all the stuff we need to take care of. We don't need to do any more. He was a good boy, and he did what he was supposed to do. He even got likable. Good for you. Good boy, Freddy. We never need to go into the stewardship lifestyle again. We're done. Now, we can't capitalize on scientific because we're not researching any innovations now. We have to wait until 1200. So I'm in no rush to get scientific. I do want to get pedagogy, though, because we're going to start raising our sons ourselves. They were previously being raised by Freddy, but now they need to be raised by Freddy. So we're going to do scholarship, and we're going to get pedagogy, and then, you know, a couple more in the learning lifestyle. Because I just said it, we need to make sure that we are raising our sons. Now, I have a lot of kids here that need to be educated, but I'm just going to only take care of my sons. And then everybody else I'll take care of, like, between the episodes. They're just the ones that I wanted to make sure I'm educating. So we're good. We're good with the lifestyle. We went down the right tree. We're within our domain limit. We don't have to give away any land. We're educating our sons. We need to fill our council, and we need to check opinions and make sure people like us. Things look good to me. Everybody loves us. Except this one guy. So we can afford to put qualified people in these positions. We don't have to cater to our powerful vassals, because they all love us already. We're going to keep our wife on assist ruler. I thought I chose a beneficiary. What the hell? Was it this kid? Or no. Wasn't it like a humble... This, Milan Mercury. Good thing I double checked. There we go. So that we have to start working on our level of fame again. We have to start working on our level of devotion. Our line of succession is not where it needs to be, but we can wait until the end of our life to deal with this. And it doesn't really matter because his brother is just going to become a duke. He's going to become a king and an emperor. His brother will become his vassal. So even if I were to die right now and my line of succession isn't managed, it's still okay. I don't mind losing this duchy title. It's okay. But we're still going to try to manage it. But it's not essential right now. So everything in the dotted line here is the war target, so we're just going to take the war target. Now, I'm not sure how long this holy war is going to take, or this crusade is going to... Oh, wow. I don't know how long it's going to take. It might extend past the length of the episode. I don't know. But if that is the case, I'll just end the episode even though we're still fighting. Look at all these reinforcements coming. Let's start negotiating some alliances now. This is something that we need to do now that we're a new ruler. These are all internal alliances, it looks like. A new dynasty member just took over the throne of Lithuania. We can't negotiate an alliance with them again because it's a new person. If it had been his mom still, because that's who died, his mom. Alright, so we lost. We have no external alliances right now. Yep, they're all internal. I suppose we're at a point where we don't need, really, external alliances anymore. But it's just something to keep in mind. Who the hell are you? A peasant that snuck in. Get out. All of my courtiers and guests and stuff, except this one guy, but he's just a guest. Everybody loves me. No heretics in my court. What kind of modifier do we want to give this crown? Vassal opinion modifier? None of these people will appreciate being my jester. Except this guy. I have a rival. Okay, that's something else that I didn't check. We didn't check if we have secrets. Let's do that. We don't have any secrets, so good for you, Freddy. Good boy. But we need to check our relationships and see if we have rivals. We do. Let's try to get rid of these rivalries. We have a very badass spy master who is disrupting schemes, so that should protect us. But we need to make sure we have a bodyguard. We have 2 bodyguards. And we have a food taster. We're okay. We're about to get our next dynasty legacy. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to go on this hunt. I didn't want to get distracted with doing a hunt and fighting this crusade at the same time. So we're going to hold off on the hunt. We can do that next episode or whenever this crusade is over. My player heir just came of age. And we have an empty seneschal position, so we're going to give him that. Let's give him a job. We're winning this battle handily. No problem. They don't need my help. Oh, they might in a second. We'll get there. And I just got better. Perfect. Good job. This is the battle to end all battles. I don't know how much of a difference I'm going to make. I'm going to be bringing 70,000. The numbers are pretty much the exact same. He's going to get another 50, 60, 70, 80, whereas we're only getting... It doesn't look good for us. It doesn't look good for us at all. We'll try it. For Jesus! We'll try it. It's not gonna help, but we'll try it. Oh, maybe we will. I was completely wrong. Wow, we can end this holy war. We're at 85%. 100%. We just ended the crusade and we got our legacy at the end of it. We rightfully deserve righteousness. We basically single-handed won this crusade. Righteousness. Now, we're gonna wait some time until we get our next legacy. Let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know what you want me to work down next, because I'm totally open for opinions on which tree we should go down. My personal choice would be to go down erudition. That's me. Here, let me go over each one of these things so you guys can like pause the video and read all these and decide which one for yourself that you want. So you can read all of these and let me know in the comments which one you think I should go down. And I'm just doing this so you can read these. So there you go. So you can make an informed decision. Erudition is my choice. So there you go. We're definitely not doing this, so this is not an option. I don't like either of these. But we got our next legacy at the same time that we won the crusade. My opulent court is resented and celebrated the world over. All wish they could match and enjoy its splendor, and with that come the admirers. Today, Jetrick is ushered in and introduced as representing a small Czech mercenary band from Lyubishiv in Dubrovitsia. Oh, peerless emperor, my friends and I hear of a wondrous crown being made for you and wish to donate to your metalsmith. Yes, please. Come on. End it. Come on, why didn't you guys end it when you had the chance? Sorry, I didn't have the patience to read that. TLDR. I really want this crusade to end before things get more chaotic. There we go, 100%. Come on. Come on, Pope! Another cadet branch. Come on, you idiot! End it! There we go. It's not my dynasty member who became the ruler. St. George has granted King Thomas victory in the crusade for Jerusalem. After defeating Sultan Masud and his heathen warriors on several occasions, our warriors forced the enemies of the faith to admit their ignominious defeat. With the occupied lands firmly under the leadership of a pious Catholic ruler, we can rest assured that the divine will of St. George has been enacted. This is a glorious day for all true followers of the cross. Yeah, but not for me. You didn't put my choice of person. Oh. He was made a duke. He wasn't made the king, so this does not help towards Dynasty of Many Crowns. Unless our dynasty member here fights the king and takes his title, this isn't helping our Dynasty of Many Crowns. But at least we got our dynasty member a duchy. That's pretty cool. But didn't work out the way we wanted. I mean, we won a holy war, though. That's good. Alright, lords and ladies, let's check things very quickly here because we just went over an hour. Still can't get this kid married off. We got our next legacy. We did our next tradition, so that's going. 23 months until this piece is Catholic, and then we can go back to fabricating claims, so that's good. My wife is pregnant again. Okay, there's nothing nothing we can do about that, but our wife is pregnant. Hopefully it doesn't complicate our line of succession too much. Let's give away all these prisoners, so tell them to get out. I should have demanded that they all convert, but it looks like we just got hooks for them. That should get rid of that Liberty faction. Heirs unmarried. Okay. I think I'm going to end it there, lords and ladies. That is a perfect place to end it. We just took control of a ruler. We just won a crusade. Unfortunately, we didn't get the kingdom, but we tried our best. We got another kingdom, and we declared another holy war for a big peace. We got this kingdom of Ruthenia. So we got a lot of conquest helping us towards our Slavia title, and we helped the Pope out. So I thought that was nice. So overall, I think this was a fantastic episode. A lot of good things happened. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, hit that like button, lords and ladies. Show your appreciation for the video. Hit that like button. Leave your comments. Let me know what you guys think. To the commenter that told me to go on a hunt, I promise we will do that next episode. I will try not to forget. But that is going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, don't forget to hit that sub button as well. I always forget. Come on, I gotta push that sub button. Subscribe to the channel, lords and ladies. Become one of my vassals and join me for future episodes of Bohemian Rhapsody and for future content. Hope to see you guys there. Hit that sub button. Love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Episode 54 or episode 55 is the next one. But I will see you then. But until then, have a good one, guys.